didn't see you there. Hey y'all, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Brandy and I'm a graphic designer and a health coach and a professional chef. A professional chef who sometimes gets so overwhelmed and confused with her amazing recipes that sometimes struggles with her ideas and creativity going a little bit sideways. Now, it's not easy being a professional vegan chef, and so sometimes it is very difficult for me to admit when my master plans don't go as planned. And I've come to realize after my years of professional chefing that sometimes it's just easier to keep things simple. You know what I'm saying? So as you drown in sorrow during the first half of this video while my sushi shortcut fails miserably, keep hope alive, because the second half of the video is going to be this simple, delicious, and awesome vegan gyro bowl. Now, trust me on this. You are not gonna want to miss this recipe. It's become a regular staple in my lunch rotations, and as you all know, you probably heard a couple times in some of my past videos that sometimes a sis struggles with what to do for lunch, and so this vegan gyro bowl is super delicious, super easy, protein packed, and I will be sure to include all the recipes for that down below. Even the sushi disaster, you know, I feel like that pretty much turned into my vegan sushi plate that I make all the time. So if you are brave enough to try to make sushi out of that, go ahead. But if you're like me and you just need to throw it all on a plate sometimes because you ain't got time to be rolling stuff up, okay? Then I'll be sure to include that recipe down below as well. So let's get into it, y'all. I was so excited to get this lazy sushi making kit off of Amazon, and I had my Japan shirt on and everything. To be fair though, I've made sushi before with great success, but I wanted to see if this would make it easier. Spoiler alert, it didn't. And y'all, I took the time to do my little tofu, prep my carrots, you know, get my stuff together. However, I gotta be honest, because two key ingredients I had were a tad busted, and they weren't the normal ingredients I had used previously. We had seaweed snacks instead of nori, and smashed avocado instead of normal sliced avocado. So you see where this is going already. I even tried practicing with the little thing before adding the actual food. Sis felt confident at this point, but confidence started leaving the body when I realized my seaweed snacks may not be ideal for this sushi. But we persevere. Now of course sis was weighing out everything that was going into each roll, so this did add a thin layer of complexity to a new and unfamiliar thing I was trying out. The little contraption felt confining, and I was foreseeing this thing was not gonna allow my rolls to be thick and overflowing with tofu the way I prefer them when I hand roll them. But again, we persevere. I mean, y'all, every sushi person in the world is probably screaming right now, why am I spreading the avocado on here like I'm making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Where was y'all at? Y'all should have stopped a sis at this point, for real. The thickening continues, and I just slammed the seaweed snacks in the middle. It's like a surprise filling or something, you know? And y'all know this thing ain't gonna close.
Uh-oh.
I was eventually able to close it, even as the avocado oozed all over my hands while doing so. This was for sure the thickest sushi I ever made, and this little average size contraption was not really ready for greatness. At this point, I'm already traumatized and in shock at what I have to do next, which is push this roll through the tube and pray that it holds together somewhat. So it held together okay considering the circumstances, but since I packed so much inside the roll, the rice didn't actually wrap all the way around, and of course I also did the nori and the avocado completely wrong, so that didn't help either. I knew for sure as soon as I tried to cut this it would collapse, so after a few test cuts I didn't try to cut it anymore. So we have a determined sis who is trying again, this time using her nori pieces on the outside. Now what made her think this would somehow work better than the rice being on the outside? Not sure. I think she was just going for it since the circus had already started. Might as well watch the whole show now. I was also attempting to improve the placement of my veggies while still cramming as much as I could into these rolls. Remember, I'm weighing out all these ingredients as I'm doing it because I'm tracking my calories. So I was determined to get all my macros out of this experience. Not trying to do all this work for less food, y'all. And here we go spreading on the avocado like peanut butter again. And from what I know, sushi making is supposed to be an extremely well-respected traditional practice that has a rhythm and flow to it that is very organized each step of the way. And I mean no disrespect, but a sis is definitely not a sushi chef, especially not when she's taking several shortcuts to the process all in one day. But listen. Sis was trying to eat and thought this would make it go a little faster. Although this whole thing was a mess, I would still try this contraption again with less filling and regular nori sheets and normal avocado that I sliced myself. I'll report back when I have an update on that. And I'm not sure why I nodded my head here like something positive was happening. Things quickly continued their downward spiral as I slowly got hungrier and more out of my mind as this long, not at all time-saving process went on. The idea to put the nori on the outside I quickly realized was not going to be the ideal solution I'd been hoping for. I kept laughing here because you're watching a woman slowly lose her sanity, wondering why she's pushing sushi rolls through a tube when she could have just thrown it on a plate and already been eating at this point. So this roll was definitely more of a disaster than the first one. I was done. Time to toss this sucker on a plate and get to eating. And voila. Somebody come get your girl. Better yet, drop a comment and let her know where she can get some vegan sushi with tofu or some kind of vegan protein in it from somewhere people know what they're doing. 'Cause this ain't the one, honey. Not on this day. In spite of the destruction, it still tasted bomb. Okay, so now for some good news. This recipe is so fast to make, just a few minutes, and it's not even messy. And it's the perfect lunch for work or school. For this vegan Gyro Bowl, you just need seitan, sauerkraut, vegan tzatziki, lettuce, cucumber, hummus, and balsamic glaze. Trader Joe's has the perfect balsamic glaze for this recipe, which you've seen me use in previous recipes. I just cut my seitan up into strips and microwave it for 30 to 60 seconds. I've also made this quick recipe using my own homemade seitan, but when I'm in a hurry, I just use this Franklin Farms brand, which has incredible macros. For 63 grams, you get 13 grams of protein and just 60 calories. Once the seitan is warm, you just throw it all in a bowl and you can stuff your pita with the filling or just have it on the side. Almost forgot the cucumber. Girl? And that's it, y'all. Look at how easy that was. These are the kinds of meals a sis needs in her life nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Woo! So I hope y'all enjoyed that video. I hope you like the shenanigans. I hope you try the vegan gyro bowl because it is very delicious. And I hope you try the vegan sushi plate or roll, whatever you want to do. I hope you try both because
Those two recipes are staples in my routine now. High protein, super balanced macros. So whether you dump it on a plate like me or decide to roll it up, it's totally up to you. But they are delicious vegan meals. So thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok as per usual. And I will see y'all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!
Mm.